Learning to play the recorder is easy once you master the basics of the fingerings. And you must be careful in choosing a fingering chart because we have two types of recorder fingering system. The Baroque or English fingering system and the German fingering system. Meaning, if you have a Baroque or English recorder, you must use a Baroque fingering chart. Likewise, if you have a German recorder, you must use a German fingering chart. So, how are we going to identify if our recorder is German or Baroque? That will be our topic for today's video. At the end of this video, you are going to first know the two types of recorder fingering system, which is the German fingering system and the Baroque or English fingering system. Second, to identify what recorder type you have or to differentiate the German and the Baroque fingering system. And last, to play a recorder with a correct fingering chart. Unfortunately, I only have German recorder. I don't have a Baroque recorder. But that's not a problem. I invited a friend, Sir Grayson Del Socorro, to demonstrate or to show us how to play the Baroque recorder. Before we start on our discussion, may ikikwento muna si Sir Gray about sa kanyang experience. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our Kaihip member, ang seaman ng Kaihip family, Sir Grayson Del Socorro.
Hello mga Kaihip, ako pala si Kaihip Grayson. Isa din akong flute recorder player at meron akong Baroque Suzuki brand na soprano recorder. Nagsimula akong umihip ng recorder ng mga taong 2004. That was already 16 years ago. At ngayong year 2020 ko lang nalaman na meron pala tayong Baroque fingering style at German fingering style. So ngayong taon, nag-umpisa din akong mag-cover ng mga songs at i-upload sa Facebook page ko because I was also inspired by our Kaihip Master Lian. So meron akong 36 videos at first 24 videos ko doon ay gumagamit ako ng German fingering style, which is mali kasi meron akong Baroque recorder. So akala ko dati talagang pangit lang yung tunog ng recorder ko or talagang sintonado lang yung recorder ko. Kaya pala talagang mali kasi yung Baroque recorder ko ay ginagamitan ko ng German fingering style. So ngayon, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung mga ibang notes na para lang sa Baroque recorder.
So mamaya tuturuan niya tayo. Originally, recorders are in Baroque fingering system. There are many instruments similar to the recorder that have existed in many hundreds of years. These instruments evolve over the time, reaching a peak of design and popularity in the 1600s and 1700s, also known as the Baroque period of music. So during this time, the Baroque recorder was created. In 1920s, instrument designer in Germany, Peter Harlan, felt that the standard Baroque recorder was too difficult for the beginners to learn, since some of the notes in Baroque recorder put the player's finger in a position that is unnatural or uncomfortable. Specifically the F note in soprano recorder or the B-flat note in alto recorder. So, Peter Harlan developed a recorder with apparently simpler fingering called the German recorder. Meaning, mas madali yung German recorder kaysa sa Baroque recorder. How are we going to identify if our recorder is German or Baroque? Okay, get your instrument. Then, tingnan nyo kung ano yung letter yung nandito sa back hole. Yan. Yung akin is letter G, which means German. Hindi ibig sabihin na key of G yung instrument ko or key of B or key of E yung instrument. That is not the key of our instrument. Kasi yung soprano recorder, it is key of C. Ang ibig sabihin ng letter na yan is kung anong recorder type ang meron tayo. Kung Baroque or English recorder or kung German recorder. Kung letter G ang nakita mo, it means your recorder is German. Kung letter B naman, Baroque. Or kung letter E, English. So yung Baroque at English is just the same. Another way to identify if our recorder is German or Baroque is to check the fourth and the fifth hole. In German, fourth hole is bigger than the fifth hole, while in the Baroque or English, the fifth hole is bigger than the fourth hole. That's it. Now let's go to the notes. If you are using a German recorder, you are a little bit lucky because I have a tutorial on how to play all the notes on German recorder. Just check the link below, then watch my video on how to play all the notes. If you have a Baroque recorder, don't be sad because we only have 5 notes na magkaiba ang fingering from German to Baroque recorder. These are the note F, G sharp, D in second octave, D sharp in second octave, and F in second octave. So this is how to play the F note in German. Cover the back hole, then holes 1, 2, 3, and 4. F. Next, how about sa Baroque? Kuya Grayson, pasok.
So ito na yung mga iilan na fingering na pinagkaiba ng Baroque sa German. So first, the most common is F. Close yung back hole. Tapos 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave the 5 open. 6 and 7. Yan yung F ng Baroque fingering.
Next is G sharp. Cover the back hole, then hole number 1, 2, leave number 3, open lang yung 3, then 4 and 5. G sharp in German.
Next is G sharp. G sharp ng Baroque. Back hole close. 1, 2, leave the number 3 open. And 4, 5, and the 6 is only half. Yan yung G sharp ng Baroque.
Next is D in second octave. So German and Baroque, they have the same fingering for D in second octave. Open the back hole, then hole number 2. Yan. But we have an alternative fingering for D in second octave for both German and Baroque recorders. Doon sila magkaiba. So in German, cover the back hole in a halfway. Then holes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alternative fingering for D in second octave for German.
That is dito of Baroque fingering, and also dito alternative of Baroque. Open back hole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That is alternative of Baroque dito.
Next note is D sharp in second octave. In German, we can play D sharp in second octave like this. Cover the back hole in a halfway. Then holes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in a halfway, half lang. D sharp in second octave. The D sharp in second octave of Baroque, you can also use it in German.
And next is D2 sharp. Open bakol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is D2 sharp of Baroque fingering.
Last note, the F in second octave. Cover the back hole in a halfway, then holes 1, 2, 3, and 4. F in second octave in German.
And next is the F2. F2 half, the back hole is only half. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave the 5 open and only 6. So that is the F2 of Baroque fingering.
So that's it. Yun lamang po yung mga notes na magkaiba from German to Baroque recorder. So I would like to say thank you to Sir Grayson Del Socorro for teaching us how to play the Baroque recorder.
Okay, thank you mga kaihip.
Thank you, Sir Grayson. Please subscribe to his YouTube channel, then follow his Facebook page and his Facebook account. So that's it for today's video. I hope you have learned something. It would mean the world to me if you subscribe to my channel, and if you want to be notified on my next uploads, feel free to click that bell icon so that you will never miss a thing. Bye!